Jake's heart pounded as he stumbled through the dense underbrush of the lonely forest. The setting sun cast eerie shadows, painting the ancient trees with a ghostly hue. He had always been an adventurous soul, but now he questioned the wisdom of his spontaneous decision to wander deep into the woods. With each step, Jake felt an inexplicable force drawing him further into the darkness. The forest seemed to whisper secrets, and a cold chill crept down his spine. His eyes widened as he caught sight of a dilapidated mansion looming through the trees. It stood tall and forbidding, as if time itself had forgotten its existence. Curiosity mingled with trepidation as Jake approached the mansion. Its weathered walls were adorned with peeling paint, and its windows stared blankly into the night. The front gate, rusted and partially unhinged, beckoned him to enter. As he hesitantly pushed open the creaking gate, the air grew heavy with a sense of foreboding. The mansion's grounds were overgrown with tangled vines, as if nature itself was trying to reclaim what was lost. The wind whistled mournfully, carrying with it a distant moan. Unease gnawed at Jake's insides, but something inexplicable drew him forward. The front door, long forgotten, groaned in protest as he pushed it open. The interior was engulfed in an oppressive darkness, the only source of light being the pale moonbeams filtering through the dust-laden windows. Jake took a step inside, and the door slammed shut behind him, cutting off his only means of escape. Panic surged through his veins as he desperately tried to reopen the door, but it remained steadfastly closed, mocking his feeble attempts. A sinister presence seemed to fill the mansion's halls, whispering chilling secrets that danced on the edge of perception. The floors creaked under Jake's weight as he cautiously ventured further, his heart pounding in his chest. In the dim light, he caught glimpses of decrepit furniture draped in white sheets, like ghostly apparitions frozen in time. The air grew colder with each step he took, and a foul smell, a mixture of decay and stagnant air, assaulted his senses. As Jake turned a corner, a flickering candle cast flickering shadows across the walls, revealing a narrow staircase leading to the upper floors. He ascended with trembling legs, his mind a maelstrom of fear and curiosity. On the second floor, the walls seemed to whisper, their ghostly voices growing louder and more sinister. The air felt suffocating, as if invisible hands were tightening around his throat. The oppressive atmosphere weighed heavily on Jake, his every instinct urging him to flee. But before he could act, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the mansion, freezing him in place. The sound seemed to emanate from a room at the end of the corridor. The door stood ajar, revealing only darkness within. Summoning his courage, Jake pushed open the door, his breath catching in his throat. The room was bathed in an otherworldly glow, illuminating a decrepit bed and tattered drapes that danced with unseen hands. In the corner, a figure hunched over, its back facing Jake. With trembling steps, he approached the figure, his voice choked with fear. "Hello, are you all right?" The figure turned slowly, revealing a pallid face etched with anguish and terror. Hollow eyes locked onto Jake's, and a voice both haunting and desperate whispered from its lips. "Get out before it devours your soul." Jake's blood ran cold as he realized he had stumbled upon something far more sinister than he could have ever imagined. The haunted mansion held secrets that sought to ensnare him, and now his fate hung in the balance. To be continued.